we are always searching for that inner peace, you know. It's not just like the
Yes.
outer peace in the world and stuff, but we have something, we have an inner struggle. And that's something that I've had all my life. And I guess like many people, you know, who especially related to this song, you know, they feel that as well. Like you have, even though you're smiling outside, you're happy, you know, you live a normal life, you know, and this and that, but there's always something inside that you think about. You
Yeah.
have questions unanswered. You have so many things just like around you that make you feel like, why is it like that? Why is it like this? Why,
Yeah.
like, you know, so so I think that's what basically inspired the lyrics, you know, like about
Mm-hmm.
doubts, about you know, you have doubts, you have insecurities, like I wrote in the song.
Insecurities, that's
Yes, yes,
right.
exactly. And
Always,
yeah,
every time.
yeah, you know, there's really like there's something that many people don't know about me. Like people might think that I'm very secure and this and that, but
Mm,
I've always been insecure, like since my
yeah.
childhood, you know. Alhamdulillah, obviously I'm a grown man now, and like I can handle things differently, and
Yeah.
but still there's always some things, you know, that's there, you know. So you
Yeah.
always have that inner struggle, and I know there's a lot of people going through the same thing. So I thought this song would inspire, inshallah, and you know, and you know, when you feel someone else is going through what you're going through, then it eases your
Mhm.
pain somehow, you know. Like
Yeah.
you're not the only person going through hardships, and like now, you know, during this COVID-19 virus
Yeah.
all over the world, everyone's going through
All
the
over
same
the
thing
world.
everywhere, you know. It's
Yes.
crazy. It's crazy. It never happened, you know, in our time at least. So
Betul,
yeah, so
betul.
subhanallah, so alhamdulillah, you know, we released a song, Anta Salam, and people had a great, you know, we had a great response from people, and people
Yeah.
said, you know, this is what we needed, and it resonated with them during this difficult times, and you know, so alhamdulillah, I'm
Hmm.
happy that
Alhamdulillah.
it had that effect on everyone.
It touched. The song is really touching.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, because we know that Antasam is really, really touching song. So I would
Mm.
like you maybe sing a little bit of that song.
Yeah, of course, of course. I can sing. Should I sing just like the chorus?
Yeah,
It's a
sure.
small part of the chorus.
Here
Okay.
you go.
أنت السلام ومنك السلام، تباركت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. أنت السلام ومنك السلام، تباركت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. You know, the thing is
Mashallah.
about this chorus, obviously
Yeah,
everyone who, you know, like we Muslims, you know,
yeah.
when we pray, this is
Every
like,
we
this is
pray.
the,
Yep.
yeah, we say
Dua,
this
right?
in the after the prayer. So this is something that everyone is familiar with, and I wanted, like, you know, when I write lyrics, or you know, we choose, you know, words, we always think about,
Yeah.
you know, we want children to learn something easily, you know. So this is like,
Yeah.
now parents can tell their
You need
kids,
to
you know, after you
remember.
pray, this is what you say, you know. So my
Mm.
kids, when they heard it, it's like, yeah, I know this, you know, from the prayer, when they learn this, etc. So alhamdulillah, it's a great way of teaching children, you know, to memorize things. So
To
alhamdulillah,
memorize,
yeah,
of course. And mashallah, it's really great.
alhamdulillah. Thank you
Because
so
in this Ramadan, yeah, we feel so much different. And as we know, like, we have to, yeah, pray
yeah,
every day, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 alhamdulillah.
And as I remember that last weekend you released another gift like Asmaul Husna,
Asma Allah Husna,
as I
yes, yes,
remember.
yes.
Yeah. So I heard that this one is really personal, right? So what was
Yes,
about the
I
story?
mean, personal in a way. It was just maybe like when I became when I came closer to Islam, and I became, like, started praying. This is like about 12 years ago now, because before,
Mm.
you know, I was very far away from Islam before, as many know. So alhamdulillah, when I came closer, I started listening to a lot of things, and then I came across this one, you know, this particular Asma Allah, with the melody and the structure and everything, and I really liked it. I used to listen to it a lot. I remember even, like, you know, in my studio, I chopped it up, so I made it 10 parts because I wanted to memorize it, you know. So I made
Yeah.
it like one part, and then you can just repeat, and then the second part,
Repeat.
repeat it. So I've wanted to release it. I mean, record it a long time ago. And it's not before, it was more for me. I wanted to memorize it, you know. So it wasn't like to release or anything. But now when Ramadan came here and I got like to hear it, it just like popped up. Someone sent it to me on WhatsApp, you know, and I was like, oh man, wow, it's a good timing, I think, to release it during this time and days, you know. So, so alhamdulillah, so I'm very happy that we did it, and it was just something that wasn't planned actually. It just came up. I recorded it, I think, before releasing it. I recorded like 1 week before that. So it wasn't like, it wasn't planned, we're gonna do this at the end of Ramadan or anything. It was just like, good idea, let's do it. So I'm really happy that we did it.
Like, as we know, kun fayakun, right?
1 week, just 1 week.
1 week, that's
yes.
Great. So,
alhamdulillah, people liked it, you know, and a lot of people said I've already memorized it, you know, so it's a great thing. May Allah accept, you know.
That's a great thing.
And alhamdulillah. Yes.
Yeah. And and maybe from you, like, to those who were being in this pandemic COVID-19, do you have any suggestion, like what to do at home? Or maybe something else, like what we have to do?
I mean everyone knows their own situation, you know, how like how they can, you know, lift themselves up and what they can do, because like here in Sweden, as I said, I wanted to actually ask you, how is the situation in Indonesia for you? Like how
I think the same.
Are you but are you all at home, or you're allowed to go out?
At home, like working all from home, and also like
you're not allowed to go out.
Actually, we allowed to go out, but it's like, you know,
limited.
Maybe only if we use the car, it's only 2 people in the car.
Wow.
That's all.
I mean, I would say, what I would say is that, you know, we have to try to stay positive, you know, because as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you know, inna ma'al usri yusra, there's always, as they say, you know, there's always these cliches. They said, you know, at the end of the tunnel, you know, after rain comes sunshine and all these kind of things. So we have to believe in this, you know, and believe that inshallah one day it will pass and we will go back to normal, and inshallah it will be even better because people are more aware. And you know, so I think just like when you're sitting home, try to be productive. I should say this to myself first because I feel unproductive, you know, but alhamdulillah, I think, try to you know, do things that, there's a lot of online stuff. Like if you had in your mind, oh, I would always in my life, you know, I've always wanted to learn Arabic. Well, go learn Arabic now. You have time, you know. Or I want to be whatever, like, you know, expert in this, you know. Like this is something I should say to myself. I should be playing piano more. Like if you want to play an instrument, just do it now. Go on YouTube and find you know, tutorials and so anything, like anything that you feel like I've always wanted to do this, but I don't find the time. But now you have the time, so you know, choose something that you really. It could be like a course in something you just want to like learn about, whatever, you know, nature or like birds or, you know, animals, anything, whatever you have, like whatever interest you have. Try to you know, find that or think about that, and then find a way to learn about it. There's a lot of ways online, you know. But the main thing I think is, which is the hardest, is just like to keep your spirit up and keep up the spirit, keep up the positiveness, you know, and hope.
The positiveness.
And be hopeful. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. No one knows when this will end. No one knows, like you know, when we'll go back to normal.
Always adapting, right?
You know, it might end in a couple of months, but normal would come after a couple of years. We don't know that, you know. So so I think we should try to make the best out of situation. You know, take a step back, think, reflect, like about everything, you know. So
everything.
Don't take things for granted. I was talking to my wife the other day. I said, subhanallah, you know, like you can never take things for granted. Like here in Sweden, it's so peaceful. Everything is like going smoothly. I mean, before, and then all of a sudden, something like this happens and stops the whole world and work, and people, like, you know, lose their jobs, and people lose their lives, and you know. So it's just like, don't take things for granted. You know, life is short. Make the most out of your time and day. You know, when you have the chance to do that, and don't take things. You know,
Yeah, I see. And Maher, like uh every people around the world, like as we know nowadays, are using TikTok, right? In their productive time. So did you ever think about creating TikTok account maybe?
I've heard about it a couple of times, TikTok here and there, but for me, the problem is there's so many social media. Like, what? How do you keep up with everything? I don't understand. But is it very popular in Indonesia?
Yeah, of course.
Like
It's
more than
really,
Instagram?
really
More than
popular.
Instagram?
More than Instagram, maybe
Really?
nowadays.
What is
Yeah.
TikTok? Like, what is TikTok?
TikTok is like
Is it like
we are
Snapchat?
singing like lip sync, yeah, lip sync, and then we're dancing,
Okay, okay.
yeah, and then they continue to
I will.
spread it all around your social media, like
Wow.
maybe for comedy or something like that.
Okay, okay. I will look
Yeah,
it up.
many
I will look
people
it up and
nowadays.
see. But I don't like.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't even with
we're
Instagram.
waiting for your TikTok account, yeah.
Even with Instagram, I just feel like, and Facebook and Twitter and stuff, it's like too much for me. I don't
I
have
see.
the energy and power to. I think you have to like dedicate your whole life to social media if you're gonna do this.
Yeah, in
So
this pandemic,
yeah,
right?
like even Instagram, I like being on Instagram. It's easy to use and like to connect with people, etc. But sometimes I just go away for a couple of days, and if it wasn't like for work and connecting with my fans, etc., I don't think I would have social media as I feel right now.
I
So
see, I
so
see.
so let's see. We'll see if I will look it up and see what it is about. Yeah,
Ah, yeah,
I never
yeah.
I never
You
even
might see
started.
like shocking.
I never even started a Snapchat, like,
Ah,
ah,
I see. Yeah.
too much, too much.
I see, I see. So the last question is like, yeah, many people like in Indonesia, obviously, like we're waiting for your concert, right?
Yes.
So yeah, what's your plan after this, like the concert itself and
I
the
am,
Anta Salam tour, maybe? I don't
inshallah, I
know.
hope so. I'm ready for a tour. We had that tour
Mhm.
planned, but it was moved. I don't remember why exactly. But yeah, so I was really excited to go to Indonesia. We had like a 8 city tour, I think, 8 cities tour.
I
So I was really
see, I see.
excited. I always enjoy coming to Indonesia, meeting my, Mbako and, like all them buses. And what is the other one?
Yeah.
Uh, how do you say to men again? Like when you say
Mas,
mas bro, mas
Mas.
bro, mas bro, mas
Yeah,
bro.
Mas
Yes,
bro.
exactly.
Brosis.
Yes, yes. Mas bro and masis. Exactly. So
Yes,
so
correct,
so
correct.
so so I love coming to Indonesia and Southeast Asia. I
Yes.
really enjoy it. And so I'm really looking forward to, inshallah, when all this over, and hopefully it will get back to normal. I even think
Yeah.
about this, like, how will it be after this, when you have a concert? How will
Mm.
it be with the audience? Like, what restrictions would they have? Like, 2 meters in between everyone, or
Yeah.
it's like, how is
Or
that gonna
maybe
be?
they're using like whole body mask.
Yeah, I mean, Allah
We
alam,
don't know.
we'll see, inshallah, what happens. But I'm really looking forward to it. I hope, inshallah, when all this over, then when all this will be over, we can go back and having concerts and
I
meeting
mean,
everyone again and stuff. So inshallah,
I
we,
mean,
we hope for the best, pray for the best, and until then, we just have to make the best out of our situation. Stay with our
yeah.
families, enjoy our times. Many people, this is one hikmah, I think, that you were asking. A lot
Mhm.
of a lot
Yeah,
of it, there's
okay.
a lot of fathers and mothers that work a lot, and stay a lot and travel a lot, like us, for example, in Awakening, myself, we travel a lot. Now we get the chance to stay at home, enjoy our times with our families and kids. And
Family.
so I think we need to make the most out of that, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Amin, ya Rabbal Alamin.
Amin ya
So
Rabbal
thank you so
Alamin.
much.
Thank
Wow,
you.
what a nice talk with
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
And once again,
Likewise.
we would like to say congratulations on your single. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hope it's
Thank you. Appreciate it.
success and yeah, may Allah bless your family too.
Amin ya Rabb. Amin. You
So
too.
yeah,
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
best regards to your family
Thank you. Thank you so
and
much.
Sobat Gen also. Maybe you want to say something to Sobat Gen?
So again, we want to say that thank you all for listening, and inshallah, go watch my new single, Anta Salam, and hopefully you like it. Leave a comment below, inshallah, and yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. So thank you so much for Maher Zain.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you and bye
Take care.
bye.
Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye. Bye
Assalamualaikum.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.